In the year 1874, in a multicultural nation that was struggling to get its sovereignty, a few visionaries assembled to establish ANJUMAN-I-ISLAM and emphasized on the need for formal education, and the first school for Muslim boys was established. This, over a period of time, grew into multifold to expand into multiple campuses in Mumbai and different locations in Maharashtra, giving quality education from KG to PhD. Apart from schools and junior colleges, Anjuman manages multiple colleges imparting professional and technical education in streams comprising colleges of commerce, engineering, architecture, pharmacy, business management, law, home science, hospitality, and hotel management, and Unani medicine. Anjuman strives to develop a world-class education system in conformity with the Indian policies, which embodies a culture of excellence and empowers Muslims and fellow Indian citizens. We today have more than 100 institutions, including 2 orphanages for girls and a Sahara Center for destitute and distressed women, imparting skills and providing counseling. Dear benefactors and well-wishers, Ramadan Mubarak to you and all your family members. It gives me immense happiness to share with you that ANJUMAN-I-ISLAM is celebrating 150 glorious years in the service of the community and society. ANJUMAN-I-ISLAM works on the principles of providing quality education at the minimum possible cost, that no student should be deprived of quality education for the lack of financial resources, and providing safe shelter to orphan girls. During the year 2024-25, through your generous donations to our Sahara project and via our own resources, more than 3,000 applications were processed and over rupees 4 crores were dispersed to students from schools and institutions of higher and professional studies. We also help students from our professional institutions in applying for government scholarship schemes. The amount of scholarship fees so generated exceeded rupees 10 crores. As the number of students with us are in tens of thousands, and many of the school children are first-generation learners from an extreme poor background, this contribution is not enough to take care of the needs of the students and the orphanages we manage. We anticipate that this year's fund requirements will be even higher, since more families seem to have slipped into dire poverty. That is why this humble request, khas guzarish. Through your generosity, the Sahara Sponsorship Project supports underprivileged children. This is a scheme where a child is adopted to provide her or him the educational support from the school education to junior college and deserving students of professional and higher education colleges. We look forward to your support in this endeavor by granting a good share of your zakat and other philanthropy in the holy month of Ramzan and even beyond, from your zakat and donations. On identifying economically backward students, we have provided tuition fees and other essential services like free uniforms, books, stationaries, and bus services, to mention a few. The basic and advanced computer course has been initiated for selected poor students who are eager to join. It has successfully helped them in their higher education as well as to secure jobs. We urge you to contribute monetarily towards their education and livelihood support. Your assistance will help us to reach out to many more children in the future to better their lives. From your donations to Sahara, the poor and the needy are also provided with complete rations for the whole month of Ramadan, along with donation of clothes and household articles from our sponsors. The sponsored children and their families are also provided with financial aid for medical expenses and other genuine problems. Your zakat and donations also support more than 300 orphan girls who are looked after by our 2 orphanages in Mumbai and Pune. In Anjuman, we provide orphans with shelter, food, clothing, and education, and help them to settle in their lives. We also arrange to get them married. I would like to highlight here that from the donations and zakat received, 100% of the amount is disbursed to the beneficiaries and no money is spent on administration and sundry expenses. The beneficiary credentials are thoroughly scrutinized and even home visits by our qualified social workers are done. Details of all the disbursements and other accounts are audited by reputed and approved firms of chartered accountants and are available for inspection. High standards of scrutiny are in place at Anjuman